Welcome back to the DIY Del Sol restoration project brought to you by Resin Auto Co. In this episode, we're going to fix all the little blemishes on the surface of the slow in order to get it prepared for paint. The first thing I did was inspect the entire car and find all the areas that needed to be fixed. When I found a spot, I circled it with a black Sharpie marker. Once that was done, I got to work on the hood. I sanded down the areas that needed to be fixed and then went over them with some Bondo body filler. And once the areas were cleaned, Heather primed the hood. The next day, Jerry came over to help. First, we removed the rust around the windshield washer spray nozzles. Once those were cleaned, prepped, and primed, we went to the back of the car and sanded down all of the areas where we circled with the Sharpie.
Yeah, you don't need to, you see? Yep.
Once they were sanded down, we either left an S for Glazing Spot Putty or P for primer. We then cleaned the areas that needed to be repaired, and we applied the glazing putty with a flat razor and allowed it to dry and cure. When the areas were ready to sand, we sanded them down. You can see how effective this stuff is. Once the sanding is done, all that's left is the low spot that's now filled with the red Glazing Spot Putty. Great stuff. Next, it was time to tape the car and prep for primer. Before we primed the repair spots, we fixed a few areas on the front bumper with some Bondo body filler. Once the Bondo cured, we sanded it down and we prepped for primer. And just like that, the slow was one step closer to getting painted. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.